I accidentally started eating one meal a day, and here's what it did to my body. So this morning, I got up about 5:30, I went for a 5k run. I got back, had a shower, had a black coffee, went to work, came home, and that was it. I didn't even think of food until about 6:30 in the evening. Think back to this time last year, and I was eating crumpets and toast before I'd even got dressed in the morning. Then at work, I'd grab something like a meal deal for my lunch, or sometimes even a Big Mac and a large Coke. Be chomping on chocolate biscuit, crisps and all sorts, cans of pop through the day. Then be coming home and having a massive dinner for me tea. And after that, I'd still probably have something as a snack, another piece of toast before bed. I was over 20 stone and I felt like shit all the time. Now I've gone from that to eating literally just one meal a day. And I've done that without even trying, by accident really. So let me tell you now what a normal day of eating used to look like for me. And I want you to be honest with yourself whilst I'm saying this, as I think that most of you are going to recognise this. It's going to sound familiar to you. I'd wake up in the morning, and as soon as I'd open my eyes, the first thought would be food. I'm hungry. My stomach would be making all kinds of strange noises. But to be honest with you, I probably wasn't even hungry. It's just habit, innit? It was all really just a shitty routine that I got myself into. I'd get up in the morning, I'd have about 2 or 3 pieces of toast, because that's what you do, isn't it? It's breakfast, the most important meal of the day. So you've always been told. Eat like a king for breakfast, and then you're set for the rest of the day. 10:30, have a brew at work, probably another piece of toast as well. And that's when I'd start thinking, what am I having for my lunch today? And to be honest, I don't think it's because I was starving. It's because what else do you do? What else have you got to look forward to? So usually I'd go to Co-op and I'd get a meal deal sandwich or wrap, thinking that I'm being good. A bag of crisps, something sweet, because obviously I got the wrap, I'm being good. Tell myself, yep, that's healthy. Then I'd have 2 or 3 biscuits, chocolate biscuits, Clubs, Twix, Snickers, whatever was in the tub at work. But it's not that bad, just having a biscuit with your brew, aren't you? Then I'd get home for me dinner and tell myself, oh, you've been good all day today. You've only had 2 or 3 biscuits and you had yourself a wrap. So big dinner, chips, bread, chip butties, pizza. I was doing this every day, sometimes worse. Sometimes it'd be Greg's, Subway, McDonald's. Then I'd come home and have a chippy dinner for me tea. And I was getting bigger every day, tired every day, and then more miserable about both of the things. I didn't realise why. And all I was doing is everything I've always been told. A big breakfast to start your day, you must have 3 meals a day. Something just wasn't right. Does that sound familiar? I took a step back, and that's when I realised I wasn't eating because I was hungry. I was eating because I'd been told to eat. Breakfast, 7 o'clock. Dinner, 12 o'clock. Tea, 5 o'clock. And that's when I thought, from now on, I'm only going to eat when I'm hungry. Not out of habit, not because I'm told to, but when my body's telling me to eat. And making that decision there is where everything changed for me. Everything. I didn't just decide to do OMAD, 1 meal a day. I didn't even know what OMAD was, by the way. I thought, I need to do something here. So from the research I did, I decided to go carnivore. I thought that's the fastest way for me to get into ketosis and lose weight. I switched to carnivore, and the first week was hell. It was like I was coming off crack or something. But after that, once I got through that, all my cravings, everything just stopped. About week 2, I was just waiting for hunger to kick in. We'd get to about 12 o'clock, but nothing. I'd go for my run as usual, I'd have me coffee, and then I'm starting to think, I should be eating, I should be hungry. I've been doing all this exercise, all this extra stuff. Why am I not hungry? My body wasn't even asking me for anything. I felt better than I'd ever felt before in my life. And let me be clear, because of the extra exercise and things I was doing, it freaked me out a bit. I was probably a bit worried, thinking that what I'm doing was probably a bit dangerous. I felt like I should be putting something inside. And all you get told is, oh, your body will go into starvation mode, and your body will start shutting down and burning muscle as fuel, and it's not good for you, and your metabolism's gonna crash. So I started to do my own research into this. And believe me, I went down some deep rabbit holes. Maybe I spent a little too long on this. Maybe I went a little bit deep on this, but that's kind of who I am and what I am. I like to keep an open mind. I like to see things from other people's. I like to see things from other points of view, from other research, from not just doing what I'm told or what you're supposed to. I like to have an open mind and see things from all angles. Maybe some of the things I discovered are for another day and definitely on another platform, or I'll end up getting banned off here. It's pretty scary, really. Anyway, I didn't realise how much food was controlling my life and how loud that noise in my head was until it stopped. So basically what I found out is you cut out sugar, you cut out your carbs, and your insulin levels drop. And when your insulin levels drop, your body can actually access its own fat reserves, from here, and it can use that as fuel. Now the people who explain this the best, Dr. Berg and Dr. Jason Fung, and you can find them on YouTube and anywhere, but they've got some really good information. They're experts in this and have discovered how to reverse diseases such as diabetes type 2. Now what this means is you don't need to keep feeding your body every 3 hours. It's already there. Now I'm no expert in this, not at all, but I can tell you what's happened to my body and my health and my mind and any other problems I had. And I can also tell you that that background chatter of what can I eat next is completely gone. It's all just stopped, and that's big for me. That's really big, because all I used to think about was food. Things have totally changed now. I don't really think about food until my body tells me I need some food. And that only happens most days now when I'm on my way home from work about 5:30. And even then, it's only a little nudge saying, hey, don't you think you better have something to eat now? And another thing, my body was using everything I put in it now. And I mean everything. And I know that because I used to go 2-3 times a day, a lot. And now, maybe once every other day, solid. Nowhere near as much. That's my body using everything it needs and not just trying to get it out there as fast as it can. I shouldn't have grossed you all out telling you this, but no one else is going to tell you. I'm just trying to be honest with you. So here's the part where most people are going to fail, and most people do fail, and they do it without even realising. Everything can go completely to shit and you wouldn't even know that you're fucking it up. So early on in the diet, when I was having my lunch, usually I'd take some chicken wings, boiled eggs, some leftover meats, some leftover steak from the night before. And if I forgot my lunch, I'd shoot down the co-op and see what I could find. Now this is where you can easily fuck it up. So here's a perfect example of how you can fuck this whole diet up without even knowing. So didn't bring my lunch today, went in the co-op, just some chicken legs, nothing special, just chicken legs. Read the ingredients: brown sugar, dextrose, salt, stabilisers. Brown sugar and fucking chicken, it's fucking chicken flavour. Why would they even add sugar to that? Frame grilled chicken, just chicken breast. Bloody hell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ingredients on that. Corn flour, potato starch, chicken stock, water, brown sugar, stabilisers, something I can't even pronounce. You think you're just getting a bit of chicken. Oh well, we'll be alright. We've got some nice chicken slices here. Oh, look at that. Brown sugar, stabilisers. Makes no sense to me. So instead you might think, alright, let's get some meat and cheese. I'm not even going to tell you how many ingredients are on the back of that. My point is, if it's ready made, you can't really eat it. So I started going without and then realised I wasn't even hungry. And this is where I accidentally fell into OMAD. If you don't know what that is, I didn't know what it is. That's 1 meal a day. Why are you still filming? You just have to be so careful, because this is how supermarkets make cheap, shitty fucking meat taste good and last for longer on the shelf. They literally set you up to fail, and all you're doing is innocently trying to eat something healthy. So the first time it happened to me, I just put it all back, and that's when I realised I wasn't even hungry. I didn't read about OMAD, I didn't follow some kind of protocol. I just forgot my lunch and I couldn't find something decent to eat, and my body got on just fine without it. My weight dropped faster, my knees stopped hurting, my back stopped hurting, and they were fucked. All my inflammation disappeared and my mind was on point. The brain fog went. The best thing in all this is the cost and what I was saving by not eating. And also how damn good a ribeye and eggs taste when you get home after eating nothing all day. Coffee in the morning, water through the day, and then nothing till tea time. Now I'm not saying skip meals. I'm saying listen to your body. If I'm hungry at 1 PM, I'm still gonna eat. I've just accidentally unlocked something that's helped me lose 2.5 stone with minimal effort. I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just a dad who was fat, miserable and overweight. I'm sharing and showing to you what's worked for me and how weight loss just does not have to be complicated. I'm currently 2.5 stone down, running 5Ks every day, 10Ks every other weekend, and I've got this energy that I forgot I even had. I've done it all without counting a single calorie. I'm saying listen to your body and do what works for you. It's not about being perfect all the time. It's about being consistent. It's about showing up. It's about not quitting. If you're sick of your own excuses, then just follow this. If you want to see the running side of things and how I went from not being able to run a single K to running 5Ks and 10Ks weekly, and what it's done for my mental health, then hit subscribe because I'll be doing a full video on that very, very soon. Remember, start simple and keep it simple, and I'll see you in the next one.